What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Run with your host, Manny Wilson. Today, I got some more predictions for you guys of this NFL's Week 3 Sunday. My Week 2 prediction was pretty accurate, but it was a tight game that kind of differentiated my whole score. And yeah, so this is Week 3, so I'm back with some more teams. So let's get into it. First off, I got the Saints and the Falcons. I'm going with the Falcons all the way. There's no way I can go with the opposite team, no matter who they play. But I'm not going to show any favoritism when I pull up these facts and everything. I truly believe that the Falcons will beat the Saints this week. They played really good last week. It seemed as if Matt Ryan finally realized that he had weapons on his team and could get the ball in the end zone. So I was very proud of that. He had an 82% completion rate, and it was just great. I enjoyed watching it. Now, I do think they will beat the Saints on the main reason because the Saints start off slow. Last week, they started really slow against the Browns, and they struggled defensively while going against the Browns at one point, which I don't think they'll be able to play around with from the jump against the Falcons because the Atlanta Falcons, they strike quick, and usually they're the team, from their history, they strike quick and they let up. They can't do that. They do have to push the gas the whole entire game. If they don't, they will find themselves in a predicament where Drew Brees pulls a comeback on them and he wins because the Saints usually start slow. But once they get rolling, they start rolling hard. So if Atlanta loses this game, I believe it would be strictly because they kill themselves or they shoot themselves in the foot. But overall, I'm going with the Falcons on this game, man. Matt Ryan, he's got to do his thing. Make sure he gets the ball in the end zone again by any means necessary. So Atlanta Falcons going all the way against the Saints. My next game, Seahawks and the Cowboys. Definitely rolling with the Cowboys again. I can't believe this. I'm rolling with Cowboys 2 weeks back to back. I was really impressed by the Cowboys last week. They did their thing, man. They were straight balling. They was getting to the quarterback. Offense was rolling. They were running the ball. They really impressed me. And the Seahawks, they just don't seem as powerful as they once was. The defense, of course, isn't what it used to be. Cowboys are at home, so it's no possible way they're going to lose that game. The refs are just not letting it happen. I'm just playing, by the way, all our Cowboys fans. Don't take that to heart. But the Dallas Cowboy defense did definitely come alive, and they showed up they showed up last week. I can't remember who they played, but they showed up for sure. And their offense was rolling. On the other hand, Seahawks, they didn't do good at all. Russell Wilson's he's seen the ground too many times. He's seen the ground a lot. I think it will be another episode of that. He will see the ground a lot, and I'm looking forward to the Cowboys coming out there and putting a beat down on these guys. Honestly, see it happen. So I'm rolling with the Cowboys all the way. My next game will be the Colts and the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles is going to take this dub. The Colts really impressed me last week. Andrew Luck played good. The Colts defense, not the Cowboys, I'm sorry. The Colts defense looked really good, but Philly, they're at home. Carson Wentz is back this week. So, of course, they're about to have so much momentum. They didn't look good last week. They actually looked pretty bad last week. They didn't look like that Super Bowl team that won, which is crazy. But I definitely believe they'll turn it up a notch. They're back at home. Fans are going to have them rowdy. They got their quarterback. They got their quarterback back, so it's going to be great. They'll shake a few things up this week, definitely get the offense rolling, going to make the ball fly around and draw up some nice things. I want to go with the underdogs a lot, but I just can't do it. I'm not going against Philly while they're at home. No way possible. Philly all the way on that one. Next game, Packers and the Redskins. Green Bay winning this game, period. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, they played a hell of a week last week against the Vikings. They played the Vikings last week, and they did really good, but the game went to OT. And, both teams battled. You couldn't be mad at either one. Aaron Rodgers did his thing. His defense showed up in crucial moments when they really needed it to. The Redskins looked bad last weekend. On the other hand, their defense was not effective at all. Colts picked them off. They really just tore that defense apart. So I'm predicting Aaron Rodgers does the same thing against this Redskins defense. Not too afraid of the offense from the Redskins. They're not going to do much. Packers has proven that they can play defense when they need to, so I definitely believe if there is a close game, Packers are going to pull it out, although the Redskins are at home. I'm going with Green Bay all the way on this one. All right, in this last game, Patriots and the Lions. The Patriots are going to be, or let me say this, Bill Belichick is going to be playing his old defensive coordinator. Bill Belichick is going to own this dude flat out. Matt Patricia, there's been a lot of things going around that he's not the most favorited guy as the head coach right now, or players aren't getting along with him. But Matt Patricia doesn't know anything but Bill Belichick's system. So, of course, he's going to try and copy the same exact thing when he starts his own team or when he goes and coaches another team. And I'm sure Bill Belichick is well aware of that. And even if you don't want to look at it from a coaching standpoint, the Patriots are not going to lose to the Lions. If you look at the personnel, Lions, they're there, but they've just been so inconsistent, and I doubt they win and pull it off against the Pats. The Pats didn't look the best against the Jags. It took them a minute to get going, but once they got going, they tried to cook something up. Plus, they're going to be pissed off because they did get beat down by the Jags pretty bad. So they're going to be pissed off. This is going to be a great way for them to release some steam. They about to beat down on these Detroit Kitty Cats. Personally, Bill Belichick is going to own Matt Patricia. That's my personal belief. I think it's going to be very crucial from a coaching standpoint, and he's going to kill him. Plus, the players are going to come out. They're going to just beat down on the Lions, even though it's in Detroit. That doesn't really mean anything. A lot of games that the Lions have at home, they usually lose anyway. So the Patriots are going to take this one. Those are my predictions for this week 3. If you got any games you want to let me, or if you got any games you want me to predict, just give me a hoot on Twitter at _Manny30, and be sure to follow the latest sports updates as well. You guys have a great day today.